Brits are flocking to Europe to start a new life in the sun.
This is a dream of mine for the last 30 years, and I'm now living it.
As thousands chase new lives filled with sun, sea and spectacular scenery.
Glad you don't get this view in England.
But this is no holiday.
I've been given 3 weeks to get this all done.
The list of jobs is endless.
Because these expats are here to work.
There's only 24 hours in a day.
Me and my bright ideas.
We're following the latest wave of Brits as they set up everything from hotels and dive schools in Spain
Today's been a real reminder of why we've come here.
to glamp sites and restaurants in France.
Had to download how to lay a table.
But do they have what it takes?
Getting a bottle of champagne at this rate.
Or will their dreams float away?
We have no more money. We've got about 1,000 left, that's it.
And can the latest expats make their new life in the sun pay?
We did pretty good, didn't we?
It's pretty special.
Today, a bumper booking
It's a full house and that's what we want.
leaves 2 Brit B&B owners roughing it in Spain.
It's only for 4 nights, but it'll be fine.
2 expat vineyard owners launch a new idea.
You're anxious that you don't have one of those rare culinary disasters.
But could bad weather scupper their plans?
Forecast for today is rain and showers all day.
And a Warrington couple with big dreams.
We're opening up a luxury cycling holiday.
But will they ever make it to the finish line?
We have got cyclists booked in to come out to retreat, and currently we haven't got a villa.
The Yondon Valley, a beautiful mountainous and tranquil region of southern Spain. This fertile area benefits from 310 days of sunshine a year, with an abundance of almond groves, olive trees and vineyards. It's now home to expats Jane DeLonga and Nigel Springay,
I love getting into a clean bed. Love it.
who left jobs in Merseyside to take over a B&B.
Well, they say it only rains 10 days a year here.
Well, we've had 2 of them already, so
Yeah, 10 days a year.
8
so.
more days in the next 12 months. I can live with that.
Love our house. Love our new life in the sun so far.
It's the height of the summer and there's a major problem at their remote B&B. Their business is off-grid. Their water is delivered by tanker and solar panels charge batteries for their electric. But the diesel generator, which kicks in if the solar-powered batteries run low, has been broken for several hours. And now the batteries are running out of charge.
For some reason, although it's got fuel in, the fuel isn't getting further than the fuel pump. It gets to the fuel pump, but not into the injectors, so it's not firing up. We're in the peak of summer, so everyone's got their aircon on max. Everyone's taking showers, which needs the pump. So it's all big drains on the electric. As good as the solar is, it can only cope with so much.
Jane and Nigel have called in a specialist engineer. They're now hoping he can fix the problem before the sun goes down.
You know, guests expect to turn the power on and have electric. So we'll have to
have water.
Yeah, so we'll have to do what we have to get the electric running.
After 30 minutes, the engineer works out the problem. And after fitting some new parts to the fuel pump, the generator starts working again.
It's been a roller coaster today.
Hectic.
I said to Nigel before, so, do you fancy swapping the job back to England? He said,
So, no chance.
not a chance.
Why would I?
It's a few days later, and Jane and Nigel are preparing breakfast.
I think there might be something missing here, Jane.
What have I forgotten now?
Well,
She's got the bread. Butter.
you have to be strict with your staff.
Butter?
Butter.
Oh, so, well, I have got the butter dish out to do, but I haven't done it yet. Good morning. Nice to see you.
Gary and Shirley from Leeds have been staying at the B&B for 11 days, and today they're checking out.
It's everything you want. You don't need to go anywhere else. It's fabulous.
It's just been a wonderful experience because, the guys have only been here a couple of weeks and it's just like meeting old friends, isn't it? So, yeah, I'm going to miss it for the next week at least because we're coming back again for the last 6 days.
As as Jane and Nigel wave off their guests.
Safe journey, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
They now need to clean and prepare the B&B for their latest booking.
Pull it tight. Right, pull the side up, tuck that corner in.
Yes, boss.
Mine look much neater than yours, to be fair. I did that one, you did that one.
Well, to be fair,
Mine are tucked in a lot tighter.
you know what, Nigel? In marks out of 10, I'd give you 9.5.
Not bad for a first effort.
14 Norwegian tourists have booked a stay for 4 nights. It's Jane and Nigel's biggest booking by far.
It's good income for us. It's a full house, and kind of that's what we want. I don't really think it'll be that challenging, but who knows?
Trouble is, their B&B only has space to accommodate 10 guests. 4 beds short, and with the Norwegians arriving in 2 days, the couple are going to have to think of a plan of how to house them.
I'm not quite sure how the easiest way to be will be.
And there's the double bed downstairs that you can bring back up.
You're lucky you're in the laundry.
Nobody's going in the laundry.
Property in the southwest of France continues to be exceptional value for money. With plenty of large, traditional homes going for a song, and many come with an abundance of outside space, like this huge 6-bed property in the Dordogne.
In France, you get great value for money. The area is stunning, it's beautiful, but we're still in rural countryside. It's a stone house with 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, amazing features throughout, huge park, beautiful views, and it's on the market at just €400,000. You couldn't build a property for this price for what they're selling it at, so it really does have amazing value and would make a wonderful home.
Cheaper property was just one of the draws for Rob Brimfield and Steve McMahon.
If there's any volunteer gardeners that like gardening and landscaping, you're more than welcome to come and visit.
Oh, yes.
Who bought a vineyard with 2 holiday cottages for less than €500,000.
The world wouldn't be what it is without the UK. However, to buy a property of size with some fresh air and some land around it, you have to be minted. And we all know a little bit of sunshine, it makes the heart and the head feel much better.
But in April, the vines were hit by a late frost, which could threaten this year's wine production. Today, they're checking for signs of recovery.
These are the ones that were hit by the frost. We're so far behind with these. These particular ones, it's going to be a struggle on whether we get a harvest to speak of from these, but we just got to see how time progresses.
But there is some good news in the area that was sheltered from the frost by their woodland.
It's quite a marked difference. So these haven't had much of an effect of the frost, and they're coming on really well. And you think how the first ones we looked at were only just transforming from flower to fruit. These are really well on their way to looking like a proper full bunch of grapes. And they are going to make some lovely wine, aren't they, Branston? So it puts us in a strange position where we could technically have 3 harvest points, or 2 harvest points and some are just lost because they don't actually get to being fully ripened. It's one of those time things, and you just got to wait and see what happens.
With question marks over how much wine they'll produce this year, it's vital their holiday gîtes bring in much-needed income.
Hi, I'm Steve. Hi, Steve. Pleased to meet you. Yeah, likewise.
And today they've some unexpected but very much welcome guests.
This used to be the old farmhouse.
Okay.
This was the old kitchen.
Now it's a new kitchen.
Yeah.
Jeff Brown and Anne Molino are Australians on a 6-week European tour, but their car broke down just this morning and they needed accommodation in a hurry.
The fact that they were so generous in meeting us and spending time with us at such short notice, I was very impressed.
We've paid a lot more for a lot less.
We'd definitely be more than happy to stay here again tomorrow night if we need to, if we can't get on our way.
And as well as surprise guests, today there's another challenge for the couple.
Have we made these counters really tall?
No, you've shrunk.
They're going to offer an alfresco lunch service, an experience called Dine in the Vines.
People are dining in the vines on all continents around the world.
It's just a nice change. People want things that are a bit different.
Tomorrow they have their first customers, a group of 18 estate agents, and the prep starts today.
I was going to say, we're great planners, but Steve's a great planner and I'm made to plan.
The couple are offering an entirely homemade menu of gazpacho, samosas, quiche and a very English dessert.
Steve's going to make some scones from my recipe.
No, it's not your recipe. You've never made scones in your life.
I bow down to your greater knowledge and judgment, Stephen.
You should. Hopefully the guests will tell the difference and they'll appreciate the effort that's gone into it.
Scones prepared, Steve's next job is to make the pastry for the quiches so it can chill in the fridge overnight.
That's good. You can clear off now. You're anxious that everything will turn out nicely and you don't have one of those rare culinary disasters. But I don't think we will, because that's looking delish.
If tomorrow goes well...
So we need to really chill it.
This could be a real money spinner for Rob and Steve.
But half a dozen or so down in the vines in the evenings in the summer might be good. Yeah. Go on, push that button. I know you're dying to. Anything to shut me up.
It's the next morning and there's some unwelcome news.
Got up this morning and the forecast for today is rain and showers all day. So there's just no point setting up outside because even if they have half an hour, 45 minutes without rain, there's going to be a downpour at some stage.
If Rob and Steve can't come up with plan B, their first dine in the vines could be a catering catastrophe. The unique resort of La Manga in Spain's Murcia region. The crystal clear waters and sandy beaches are a haven for holidaymakers. But amongst the tourists are those lucky enough to call this home. Like Joe Golder and Ed Smith, who moved here this year to set up a dive school.
La Manga means sleeve in Spanish, so it's a sleeve of land that separates the Mediterranean Sea on one side to a lagoon, a lake, on the other. So our apartment's overlooking the lakeside. It's a beautiful place.
But we also have our own swimming pool. Absolutely beautiful. It's something that we'd never have been able to have in England. You know, you don't have a house with a pool overlooking the sea. It's just, it's out of reach.
Joe and Ed's first clients, Gab and Chris, are nearing the end of their dive course. While Ed has taught Chris, Joe has been looking after Gab.
So the weight was the same, so 6 kilos.
But during yesterday's deep-sea dive, Chris got into difficulties. This morning, Ed is explaining to him what went wrong.
There was a 10-degree water temperature drop, the visibility changed, all of a sudden, the mental state changes.
Overloaded the brain pretty much.
Yeah, and that was a full-on narcosis hit.
When it comes on strong. You know, I couldn't think clearly, I had trouble breathing, I started thinking about what I should be doing, and I started thinking about too many things, and it was literally like, I just started to stop out everything and just think about my breathing.
It can happen to any diver that's doing a deep dive. We can't teach that, but when it happens, that's, it's very different for everybody as well.
Thankfully, Chris does feel well enough to dive again. Meanwhile, his partner Gab still has to pass her final exam.
Dive flexible skills, we should have done the last 2 now. So
this was Gab's first time diving, and also Joe's first student.
It's been a brilliant experience for me as an instructor. I really enjoyed it. I've taken a lot from it as well, a lot of learnings that I need to sort of take into the next one. But yeah, it's been brilliant. So that's it, that's all of your skills signed off. So you're officially open water diving. And that's it, all finished.
Ever since they met, Chris and Gab have dreamed of diving together. And now finally they're able to fulfill that shared ambition.
First dive together. That'll be exciting.
Both been doing a course separately, so now we're actually going to be in the water together at the same time, so we're excited about that.
We've been talking about it for a long time. The day's finally come.
Yeah.
That's it.
Today's the day.
The whole point of diving, especially when you've got a partner that does it as well, is you can share all these experiences like Joe and I do, you know. It's cool when you see something great underwater and you've got someone that you can talk to about afterwards, you know. So, yeah, they're going to start that journey now. So they're going to have a common shared experience, which is great.
Right.
Very smart, let's go diving.
Because Gab is a beginner, Ed is taking her to a regular dive spot, which is perfect for novices.
So, Isla Farallon, here we are. And you two are going to be buddy pair, so you're going to be nice and close together. So keep one eye on each other, make sure you ask each other how you are and what your air is.
After 2 years of talking about it, it's finally happened. I get to dive with my girlfriend today. Dreams are being made today.
This is what we teach people for, so they can go diving and they can start their adventure together as a couple. This is a beautiful dive site. There's loads of fish here. She's going to be hooked after this for sure.
Chris and Gab get the chance to swim amongst damselfish, sea bream, and starfish.
Just see some bubbles and some fins down here now, so they'll be coming up. We should have, hopefully, 3 very smiley divers. Good?
That was fantastic. Very nice indeed.
It's official.
It's official.
She was absolutely amazing out there, man.
That was lots of fun. Had a blast. It was really fun as a first dive. Felt more independent and stuff, which was really cool. It was a great first open water dive.
Chris and Gab may have realised their ambition, but it's a milestone for Ed and Joe's business too. Extremely happy first clients.
Good dive couple. Smiley faces.
Smiley faces. What a lovely way to finish an open water course.
Further up the coast, along the Costa Blanca, another couple are planning their new life in the sun.
Look at that view, Zoe.
Wow, that's what you're climbing for. That looks amazing.
Mark and Zoe Lancaster are hoping to give up their corporate jobs in Warrington for a very different way of life.
It's almost like an awakening. I think that there's got to be more to life than what we're doing, and we want to be able to make something different for ourselves and for our future.
For the past 18 months, Mark and Zoe have been planning a new business here in the Spanish Sierras. And this year, they're moving to Spain for good and opening their doors.
We're opening up a luxury cycling holiday for people that are keen on road cycling, but also that like a bit of luxury.
I just love cycling. I love the ethos behind it. I love the camaraderie that goes with it.
Cycling to me so I can eat cake.
They're renting a villa from where they will run their B&B.
We'll do with a basket, there's that much we need to get.
And now they have bookings, so they need to start planning what to offer their guests.
Oh, God, that smells gorgeous. Wow. We sold our house to be able to fund cycle retreats. This is make or break. We don't actually have a safety net. Gracias. Hasta luego.
It's now July, and Mark and Zoe are starting to plan their cycle routes.
Oh, bed's sweating already.
It's 6 a.m. and an early start for Zoe and Mark.
Have they got energy drink in both of them?
Yeah.
They need to test out some potential routes for their guests. Today's, the Col de Rates, is one of the most famous in the Costa Blanca, with a constant 6.5-kilometre climb to the top.
I'm a little bit nervous, if I'm honest. It's probably the biggest climb I've ever done. It's certainly going to test me, and I'm looking forward to the sense of achievement.
I have no issues ever getting up there. She'll be fine. Good to go?
Mark has cycled this route before, but this is Zoe's first time.
Warming up already?
But with the sun rising and temperatures already approaching 32 degrees, this'll be no ride in the park.
Nice rhythm. Just tap away. Yeah, that's it. Nice and relaxed.
It's great training for Zoe and also for Mark,
Keep your rhythm then. That's where we'll keep it at, yeah?
Yep.
who will be guiding guests up these climbs in just 10 weeks' time.
Nice breath. This first part's the tricky bit.
It's just that heat is unbelievable, isn't it, at times? Keep talking to me.
After a grueling ride,
Keep breathing, that's it.
the views from the top are simply breathtaking.
What an achievement. Look at that.
The couple hope to offer a range of routes to their guests, and this is one of the toughest.
Well done. Woohoo!
I'm so pleased.
Well done.
The only person that could possibly kiss me when I'm sweating this much. For me to get up that and for me to know that our holiday makers can do it, it's amazing. Yeah, it's good. Now for the fun bit. Let's go down the hill. Ready, set, go.
Their business plan seems to be coming along nicely. But then, a few weeks later, there's a major blow.
We secured our property that we were going to use for cycle retreats in December last year, which is a beautiful property up in the mountains, not far from here at all. Unfortunately, we got an email to say that the villa has since been sold, and even though we have a contract and we'd paid money to the company that were renting us the villa, we can no longer rent it. So we have got cyclists booked in to come out to retreat. Currently we haven't got a villa.
You know, time is short. We open retreat in 10 weeks now. The pressure's on now. It really is on.
Over at Jane and Nigel's B&B, it's all hands on deck to be ready for their biggest ever booking.
Seems to be a constant round of washing and cleaning. Tomorrow the Norwegians are coming. 14 new guests, all arriving at the same time.
But this B&B only sleeps 10, so as well as opening up their spare room, they've decided to sacrifice their own bedroom too.
Right, so this is our bedroom that we've given up to some guests that are coming tonight. We've only just finished unpacking and sorting it out, but we've had to move next door, decamp.
The guests should be in for a comfortable night, but Jane and Nigel are going to have to rough it in their private lounge.
And this is our living room. But at the moment, as you can see, it's not very much of a living room. We've got a bed, just about. We've got boxes with things in. It's only for 4 nights, but it'll be fine.
Jane and Nigel now have enough rooms for their guests. Now they just have to work out who will sleep where. And Jane has a novel idea.
Should we just do 1 to 7, put them in a bowl, and then they pick out a room? 1, you can fold it. Shake them up, put the lid on, so no one can interfere with the box.
It's the next morning, and Jane and Nigel are busy with a long list of finishing touches.
You distracted me with my cleaning, Nigel.
Okay, I won't do that again. It's hard enough to get you working as it is.
Ah, you cheeky swine.
And with the B&B in ship shape...
Well, somebody at the gate, a couple of cars, so I'm guessing the Norwegians are here.
The first batch of guests are ready to check in.
Mariana, I won't remember these. I'm going to So, we thought, to be fair, you have to put your number out of a hat. Oh, yeah. and then that will be your room.
Jane's bedroom tombola gets off to a good start.
So, can you write your names and who's in that room there? Then I know, because I'll forget. Okay, right, do you want to take, is that Marianne and Tom? Yes. Nigel?
They got number 1. Okay.
And number 4 as well.
That's in the basement?
No. You've done well.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. You've got a lovely view.
Stunning, isn't it?
Very nice.
Very nice room.
Very nice room.
With the first wave checked in, the second group have also arrived. And the raffle system is proving a big hit.
We'll let the ladies choose. There we go. There's one.
Although there is some confusion.
Is it about who's going to stay in my room?
No. Which room you get?
Well, we've only just unpacked and then we had to take everything.
Move out again.
Yeah. And this, just to make you feel better, this is my bedroom.
I'm not sure if you're making me feel better or worse. Oh, thank you.
With the spare room and Nigel and Jane's bedroom made up, the guests can now settle in.
Oh, I think that's the best room. I have the best room, and it's in the shadow, so it's not too warm, and it was beautiful decorated. I will sleep well.
Oh, it's very nice. It's cozy, it's clean, it's with a pool and a view, and a very friendly hosts. And I think they are. It's important to them that I have a good time here.
They're all lovely, and they were all happy with the lucky dip with the rooms.
And, some more happy than others, I reckon. But it's been a great start for us.
Just hope that everything else carries on the same.
But with 14 holidaymakers to keep content for 4 days, the hard work has only just begun for these hospitality novices. At Rob and Steve's Vineyard, they've been caught off guard by unseasonal weather. Later today, they're hosting a group of 18 estate agents for a business lunch.
Go.
It was meant to be among the vines, but with on-off showers, they need a plan B.
We're clearing our tasting room space, which will work perfectly well anyway. I think as far as people dining in here, it's give them a nostalgic sort of experience.
With the venue taken care of, Rob and Steve need to turn their attention back to the food prep for their 18 guests.
Hopefully my pastry's all right. Robert. Look at what he's done. He's pulled bottles out and he's left it unwrapped.
The problem pastry means Steve is in danger of not finishing the quiches in time.
See if I can rescue it, but I doubt very much if I can. It's all dried up. Start from scratch. I haven't got time for this. I just want to say thank you very much for when you took a bottle out of the fridge and you made that collapse down and unwrap itself. So thank you for that.
With just over 2 hours until they're due to serve lunch, the heat is on.
I really hate cooking. I've been bluffing all this time.
But just 10 minutes after disaster struck, the quiches are in the oven. And not a moment too soon.
I can step up a gear when I need to.
As their Australian Gite guests are checking out.
Off to the Loire tonight, but then straight on. We'll get the bill and get a few more wines.
Yes.
Can
you
I'll
keep
finish
an eye
that.
on that for
I'll put
me?
the other one in.
Yes.
Jeff and Anne stayed the night after their car broke down yesterday.
I've had a lovely stay. Yes, then we will go back to Bordeaux and pick up our car and continue our journey. But it'll be nice memories out of something that was a bit of a difficult situation for us.
Thanks again.
I'm really pleased.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
And as their Gite guests depart, only moments later their lunch party starts to arrive.
All the starters are done, little salmon bits are done. Just got to pop the samosas in to warm through.
They smell amazing, actually. Who made them?
Thankfully, even though the rain has passed, the guests are happy to dine inside.
So it's a little bit of a mixed starter.
And after a stressful morning, the starters are served. It's time for Steve to check on his last-minute quiches.
I hope you haven't got a soggy bottom, Steve.
You probably will have, but the pastry's rock hard. Can you cut it? I hate cutting. You know I hate that job.
Meanwhile, the gazpacho starter has gone down a treat.
That gazpacho was fresh and it had that little zingy kind of...
It's really nice. In fact, it's the first time I've had gazpacho.
Gazpacho.
That's the one.
All but one ate all of their gazpacho. There was only one that only ate half of it.
It's not to everyone's taste, is it?
No.
You know I'm self-critical. I like perfection.
Glass half full, glass half empty. Let's just say that, shall we?
As main courses are served, it's clear both the food...
Hope you're hungry.
...and the wine...
Another bottle?
...are a big hit.
And they say that real men don't eat quiche, but we had three different types of quiche.
Loved the quiche, the salad.
Yeah,
was
that Roquefort
really,
quiche was out of this world.
The salad was really fresh.
And dining amongst the wines rather than the vines seems to have had a positive effect.
The testament to the wine is so good that everyone's bought at least one bottle, and in some cases 12 bottles to take home. So the wine went down a storm, I think.
I bought a dozen myself. It started at 6 and I ended up buying a dozen.
Volume, they'll give you a little bit better.
The more you buy, the cheaper it is.
Have you made all of these yourself?
Of course.
That's very nice.
Oh, yes. We don't like packets.
Just affirms what I already know, that we are supreme professionals at what we do. You know, there's no disputing it, is there?
Take care, all the best.
Thank you. We'll see you again.
The organisers were so impressed, they make another booking.
Clear up, feet up, and probably drink up.
In La Manga, it's a big day for new dive shop owners Joe and Ed. Since they opened, they've been filling their air tanks at a rival shop because of a problem with their compressor, costing time and money.
The compressor should have some sort of like a metal plate or a CE stamp mark, but we can't see anywhere that it may have even been. It means that this lovely piece of machinery is now just a rather expensive ornament.
But today, safety engineers are on site to give a second opinion and decide if anything can be done to bring it up to standard.
Does it need to have an external switch here? So really, we'll just replace all of this with new...
Feeling a little bit anxious today about the survey. This is the last hurdle, really, for us to be up and running.
And the survey doesn't get off to the best of starts.
Do you have steam fires?
No, we should have.
Yes.
Yes, we should have.
It's very nerve-wracking, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It's cool. It is good. It is cool. No, I don't like it either, but it is cool because it's our business, it's ours.
Despite the rocky start, the survey turns out to be very good news. The engineers think the compressor does meet the stringent safety standards, so can be used after all.
I think it's not a problem.
Yeah, okay, that's good. If you think so, then I'm happy.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you very much for coming down. Much appreciated, and thank you. Nice to meet you. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, lovely
And
to
we'll
meet you.
see you soon.
See you soon.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thanks very much, guys. That's brilliant. We're one step closer, but I don't want anything else to get in the way, so yeah, it is really good news.
While they wait for the compressor to be fitted, it's back to business. And a few weeks later, the couple are looking for ways to stand out from their rivals. They've heard about a shipwreck resting on the seabed just off the coast. There's just one problem.
Some of the wrecks are closely guarded secrets, I suppose. Some of the dive centres don't share that information.
Joe and Ed have tried to find it and failed 7 times already. But now Ed has had a tip-off.
One of the other newer dive centres is a Spanish guy up there. He's been around a couple of years. And we got him drunk one lunchtime and he gave us some coordinates. We had all these little scraps of paper with all these maps and stuff on. So it's like a proper treasure map. So we're going to go and try that out today and fingers crossed we'll find it.
And today, Joe and Ed have a very special guest.
So this is my mum. She's come to visit us for the first time since we moved here. Luckily, she didn't bring the horrible English weather with her.
OK, yeah.
I'm hoping Ed's a good driver. I hope he makes it nice and smooth. It's been many years since I've been on a boat. And the last boat I was on was a giant ferry.
Ed carefully follows the coordinates to the site where they've been told the wreck is sitting.
Okay, ready, steady.
And it's not long before they hit the right spot.
Okay, we're going to be as near as.
Stop.
3, 2, 1, go.
Leaving Mum Kathy on deck, Joe and Ed dive deeper and deeper. Until finally they hit the jackpot. The Turia wreck is an old patrol boat that was sunk on purpose in 1999 for recreational diving. It's now teeming with sea life.
I can just see Joe and Ed's bubbles at the top of the surface. Well, they must be about to come up.
Well, we found it.
Eighth time lucky,
Yeah.
that famous one.
Great to actually find the shipwreck we've been looking for. There's lots to see. I mean, there's a big deck and loads of wooden structures.
Happy days, and now it's somewhere we can bring our customers as well, which is great.
All they need to do now is head home, but there's a problem. Miles out to sea and their engine won't start.
Doesn't like us today, does it?
Might be us asking for all ships.
Yes. It's a tow. Well done, us.
Finally.
Right then, we'll head home.
Very good.
At last, Ed, Joe and Kathy are on their way. But back at the marina, it's clear the boat will need to be checked out properly.
It's not a happy bunny.
It's too temperamental to risk it. We can't take customers out on a boat and that might or might not start when we're out at sea.
Get the engineer out.
Without their boat, Ed and Joe will need to hire one for their excursions, and that will hit their profits hard.
People say the best days of your life are the day you buy a boat and the day you sell a boat. Now I know why.
Over on the Costa Blanca, the heat is on Zoe and Mark to rent a new villa for their cycle retreat.
That's that villa that I always want, isn't it?
With guests booked in 10 weeks, they need to find a replacement after their first choice was sold.
We've been able to locate some really good properties, so we're going out to see those. And a priority being that they have to be of the same standard, because we've already got riders booked in now, so there's no going back.
Zoe and Mark are looking to rent a villa with 4 to 5 bedrooms and separate accommodation for themselves. They need a remote location with access to a variety of cycle routes, and all for around €1,500 a month.
Hi, Mark. You all right? How are you doing?
Not too bad, thank you.
Good, good.
Come on, I can't wait to show you.
Let's have a look, yes.
The owner has agreed to show them round Villa number 1, in the village of Parsent on the Caldeirates route.
Oh, yeah, 2 pools.
It has 4 bedrooms and is on the market for €1,700 a month.
It's in a nice space up here, Zoe.
It also has the garage to house bikes.
Right, okay, that's good.
Ask you that. Fantastic. Yeah.
It's a big garage too.
Most of ours tend to be twin occupants.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's said and done with.
Got a few couples booked actually now.
Booked in now, yeah.
The villa does tick a lot of boxes, but is it right for their retreat?
My biggest concern is, one, the location, in that we're too far up the Caldeirates. It means at the end of every day, regardless of ability, every rider's got to come up here. My other concern is there's not enough en suites. It's a start.
It's a start, yeah.
Mark and Zoe decide against villa number 1. 24 hours later, and it's time to move on to villa number 2. This villa has 6 bedrooms and separate accommodation for the couple.
This is 2 bedrooms. This is just a downstairs loo. This is not an ensuite. My concern for this floor is there's no proper bathroom on this floor. People have got to go upstairs to a bathroom.
Yeah.
Wow, you're overlooking. This is a beautiful room.
It's just, like you say, the lack of the bathrooms.
And that's not Mark's only concern.
What are you thinking about? I can see your mind going. What are you thinking?
It feels quite dark.
I know, but Spanish properties generally are dark because it's cooler.
But can the roof terrace win Mark over?
Oh, wow, look at the view.
That's the main road, isn't it?
What, you can hear the road?
Oh, you got the main N332 there.
Once again, location is a sticking point.
I think this, I mean, you've got to say it feels a retreat.
Yes. I'll give you that.
What I like about this is this feels like a retreat. I mean,
It does feel like a
people
retreat.
can go off with a book and a glass
sit
of wine
there,
and, you know, and there could be a yoga class going on up there, but at the same time, this houses a lot more people than we need it to house.
Yes. I think we need to have a think about this one.
Yeah, OK.
This property is not perfect, but there's still one more left to view. Located in the village of Hallon, it has 5 bedrooms and is just over their budget at €1,650 a month.
OK, this is lovely.
Yeah, it's got view.
That's a beautiful view, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got the terrace and your barbie. It's always nice and breezy out here as well.
Yeah.
It's nice in
Yeah.
the mornings and in the evenings.
Wow.
Then I've got a washroom through here, which I thought if you've got sports equipment, there's
Yeah.
lots of room to store if you like.
It's a really clean, spacious house. I like the kitchen and dining room setup, but there's too many neighbours. It needs to be exclusive and private, and for me, there are too many people around.
At the end of the day, Mark and Zoe rule out both properties. And the pressure is building.
Just filtering through all my emails now, and we've just had 2 more bookings, 2 more groups of bookings.
We need to find something. We've got people booked in, we've got cyclists come in that are expecting, and we'll get a high-end property, and we've got to find that.
It's great news to have more bookings, but with the first paying clients coming in 10 weeks, are they going to have anywhere for them to stay? Next time, Rob and Steve build up their business.
Measure twice, cut once. I told you I didn't measure it right, didn't I?
But are they taking on too much?
Get working, you.
I have to now and again have a little bit of downtime.
Mark and Zoe struggle to find a base
It's small, but it's nice.
for their new biking business.
We're 10 weeks away from opening the doors.
Yeah, it's really ramping up.
And more nautical nightmares
This is the problem.
for Joe and Ed.
It seems to be worse than before now.
Thousands of Brits dream of starting new lives in the sun.
This is lovely. That water's so warm.
Drawn by the promise of cheap property and a very different way of life.
Look at the office. Could be worse, couldn't it?
But there's not always time to relax,
This is not something for the faint-hearted.
I don't think it's going to be ready.
as they launch brand new businesses.
I'll definitely enjoy my bed this evening.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Now we're with a new wave of expats,
All our worldly goods.
opening restaurants and launching boats in Spain.
She's the admiral, I'm just the captain.
vineyards and campsites in France.
It was genuinely giving me sleepless nights.
But will it be sweet success?
Puts us on the map, big time.
Or will things turn sour?
We are broke.
And can the latest Brits really find happiness in the sun?
How lucky you are to live here with me.
So lucky.
Today, 2 British vineyard owners build up their business.
Measure twice, cut once. I told you I didn't measure it right, didn't I?
But are they taking on too much?
Get working, you. I have to now and again have a little bit of downtime.
A Warrington couple struggle to find a base.
It's small, but it's nice.
For their new Spanish business.
We're 10 weeks away from opening the doors.
Yeah, it's really ramping up.
And more nautical nightmares.
This is the problem.
For a Brit-run dive centre.
It seems to be worse than before now. At least before we could get it running, and now it just doesn't seem to want to run.
With great weather and an average yearly temperature up to 10 degrees higher than the UK, the southwest of France is the perfect place to enjoy the great outdoors. It was one of the draws for expats Rob Brimfield and Steve McMahon, who swapped a 4-bed house in Herefordshire for a 20-acre estate.
We have a few pinch you moments, don't we?
Yeah, when you have the realisation, yes, this is all your back garden.
So, yeah, there are definite times that you do kind of think, I'm lucky.
The couple took over a vineyard in Puisgan 2 years ago. This year, they've also been running 4 holiday gîtes and have already hosted a steady flow of customers. It's now the height of summer, and the couple are putting their construction skills to the test.
I'm not afraid of getting my hands dirty.
By building a pétanque or boules court for their guests.
I think bowls in France is their national sport. Everywhere you go in France, there's little areas in most villages and towns where you can play.
I told you I didn't measure it right, didn't I? 28. No, it's 38. Measure twice, cut once. Got it the wrong way round today.
Good cardiac work, you know. If you actually think about it, I'm doing him a favour for health reasons.
I already think we're quite unique because not everybody can go and stay in a gîte in a vineyard. As well as our wine tasting and wine tour, they can also enjoy the pétanque. We'll definitely be having some sort of tournament and a play on it ourselves to christen it.
In between the work, the couple still have guests to deal with. And today they have a checkout. Jennifer Young and Marcus Rayner have stayed the night and visited because Marcus is studying for a winemaking degree.
It's great to stay with small little wine producers who make their own wine, grow their own grapes.
And get to see all the facilities as well.
Yeah, and they're really, really enthusiastic. They even got to taste some of their lovely wines. Fantastic.
Yeah, and we had an extra bottle last night.
We did, yeah. Last night.
You all set for the off?
Yeah, thanks so much, guys.
You're very welcome.
Really fantastic.
Hope you've enjoyed your stay here.
Have very much so. Thank you.
Yeah.
Slept perfect, yeah. Room's lovely, fantastic shower.
Great.
Take care. Have a good trip.
With their latest guests checked out, Steve has to begin another round of changeovers.
Every gîte is 3 loads of washing. I like them to be spotlessly crispy white.
Meanwhile, Rob is tending to the vines, which are at different stages of growth after a frost earlier this year.
The gîtes have been really busy. We've had loads of visitors, loads of different events. And whilst your back's turned, everything grows. So it's been quite hard to keep on top of that and keep everything else going. Because we had the frost earlier on in the year, it meant that the vineyards at different stages, at different times. So that doesn't help with the whole situation. So basically today, it's a wander up and down, getting rid of some of these bottom side shoots that I've missed in the past. And when they grow, they grow.
Wine production is Rob and Steve's biggest source of income, so it's vital they keep things on track following the devastating frost.
Going to be something I've missed.
And now, after months of working round the clock juggling their businesses, It seems all the graft is finally paying off.
Just had notification from TripAdvisor that we're #1 in this area. That's lovely, isn't it? Staying at Stephen and Rob's beautifully renovated property was an absolute delight, and we only wish we could have stayed longer. They were very friendly and kind. We loved their vineyard tour and wine. An incredible find in a stunning location with the best host.
Ah, sweet.
But Rob and Steve can't rest on their laurels.
Get working, you.
I have to now and again have a little bit of downtime.
As they're about to officially open the Bulls Court.
I'm sure he goes in there and puts his feet up and has a snooze.
With the local mayor as VIP guest.
Wake me up when you need me.
Spain is the second most mountainous country in Europe after Switzerland. With these breathtaking views and 300 days of sun a year, the country has become a magnet for cyclists. And now 2 Brits are trying to open a new business based on this lucrative market.
How much further?
Kilometre.
Mark and Zoe Lancaster have left their high-powered jobs in Warrington to run a cycling retreat on the Costa Blanca.
You pick up so much more when you're on a bike rather than in a car. It's absolutely breathtaking. It is
Literally
really
breathtaking.
As in you can't breathe.
Not selling it, are you?
Last week, their plans took a knock where they lost the villa they were hoping to rent as a base for the business.
We're 10 weeks away from opening the doors.
And we've taken 8 bookings this week. So it's not as if, yeah, it's really ramping up. It's really ramping up.
But now they think they may have found a replacement.
I don't want to get too excited about this one because on paper it just looks...
No, you're excited.
I am. It looks really good.
So if this property isn't the right property, then to say we are in a really difficult spot is an understatement. I promise not to burst into tears.
15 minutes from the coast, near the town of Pedreguer, sits this 300-year-old renovated finca. In a quiet rural setting and close to the main cycle routes, it's everything Mark and Zoe have been looking for. It's available to rent at €1,500 a month, bang on budget. But can anywhere live up to their high expectations?
Now this is a great reception area.
Yeah. Office space. That's perfect.
Well, office space, we can work
Reception.
from there. Reception. This is really good. I really like this.
It's a positive start. Next, on to the dining room.
If we've got 8 in,
Yeah.
then we're not going to be able to fit them around this table. That's something we're going to have to bear in mind, but we can sort that out.
Yeah.
It's lovely and light, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is nice. Right, so, bedroom-wise, what have we got up here?
The finca's main house has 3 good-sized bedrooms.
What we've not had in the other properties has been the standard of the finish.
Yeah.
Where this has got the space, the spec's lovely, but it also still feels homely.
Yeah, it's nice. It's all nicely done. All the details great, isn't it?
A lack of bathrooms was a problem at previous properties they viewed. Could it be an issue here?
It's small, but it's nice. It's nicely done.
Yeah, it's fine.
Really nicely done.
So far, this finca is ticking all the right boxes.
Oh, stunning. Can I go for a swim?
Happy, very happy.
Very nice, a nice space.
And outside, nestled in the huge grounds, is the first of 2 self-contained villas.
I love this guest house. It just gives you a quiet space for, say, couples, because we are getting couples booking in now. So, yeah, it really adds another dimension to things. I know we can split things up, and also, fundamentally, we can fit more riders in.
Tucked even further away is villa number 2.
So this would be ours. Woo! This is nice. This is nice.
This is great, isn't it?
This is fab. God, can we keep this next year?
And the grounds here are stunning.
This is gorgeous, isn't it? Look at this, Mark.
It's got outdoor lighting in here.
Come outside and meet us for a mojito. Yes.
It's just everything we wanted it to be.
It's
I'm
exceeded
so happy.
It's exceeded our expectations.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say.
I think it's safe to say. It's brilliant.
So they're going to
Really
write up a
pleased.
contract for us now, and sign on the dotted line. So great news.
It's ours. I actually feel that we can get back to delivering cycle retreats, not just how we were delivering it before, but even better.
Villa sorted. They can now make the big move over from the UK a week before their first guests arrive at the retreat.
So he's good to go now? Yeah.
It's the 28th of September and we're about to start the journey over to Spain. So it's been 12 months in the planning and Mark's getting stressed even though we're only 10 minutes behind schedule. I think after 12 months we can allow ourselves 10 minutes.
It seems a bit strange to be packing the house up, leaving our friends and heading out, but yeah, we just can't wait to get out to Spain now. Hey, Dan, right. I'll see you soon, yeah?
Good luck.
Yeah. Right. So we've got Archie and our other family members just arriving now.
Supposed to be hibernating, but
Supposed to be hibernating, but
he's not.
He's not.
So you got some food for the trip, haven't you, mate?
That's Sheldon.
You ready to go in?
All this planning and all this work that we've put in is here. So it's excited and a little bit of butterflies actually. Yeah.
It's now time to find out if Mark and Zoe's vision can support their new life in the sun. La Manga in the Murcia region of Spain. It's not one of the most renowned places for expats to move, but there are plenty of opportunities to begin a new life in the sun. Ex-salesman Ed Smith and Joe Golder, who worked in recruitment, moved here from Milton Keynes 5 months ago to turn their passion for scuba diving into a lucrative business.
There's massive proliferation of fish life here, loads of shipwrecks, the visibility of the water is fantastic, it's warm, the actual season for diving is much, much longer.
And the diving here is beautiful. It's 2.5 hours on a plane and you can be somewhere with just the marine life is incredible.
It's now late August, and the couple are still struggling with a broken boat.
This morning, we've got our customer booked in to do a dive on the Naranjito, which is one of the really famous wrecks of the area. But because our boat's broken, we're booked onto somebody else's boat.
Ed and Joe's boat has been out of action for a week, and every day without it costs them money.
We went to the people that we bought the boat from originally and said, help, you know, we can't get an engineer. And she made some phone calls and said, yeah, we can book it in 2 days' time, which is today. We just got to take it up to the marina and the engineer's going to look at it. It might be something simple, I don't know, clean the carburetor or change the spark plugs or something, or it could be something incredibly expensive. We just don't know yet.
Before their boat breakdown, Ed and Joe had been looking for different wreck dive sites to explore. And today they have an advanced customer looking for a fresh challenge.
Morning. Hello, you all right? Good. Joe's going to go back to bed, I think.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, so we found out.
Faye is a diving instructor from Shropshire, and her parents have a holiday home in La Manga. If Ed can impress her today, there's a good chance of repeat bookings.
Straight out of the marina.
Yeah.
Turn left, 42 metres to the bottom.
Perfect.
All right, it's
Yeah.
going to be wicked.
I can't wait. It's been a while since I was doing a proper wreck dive, so it'll be good.
This particular wreck has been on the seabed since the 1940s, and its name, Naranjito, means little orange.
And when it sank on a storm, they were doing oranges, or cargoing oranges, so when it sank, everyone survived apparently, but all the oranges came to shore. That's pretty cool.
Once on board the hire boat, it's a short journey to the dive site, and conditions are perfect.
Well, you can see it's 2 main holes.
Yeah.
No oranges left on it anymore, I'm afraid. There's a couple of quite large conger eels, not morays, but congers.
Yeah.
And because we're first on, they might be out hunting still.
10 minutes, wetsuited and booted, it's time to hit the water.
Up the leg up.
There's no sign of the conger eels Ed was hoping to see. But 42 metres below the surface lie the remains of the Naranjito. And it's an advanced diver's playground. Entertaining experienced divers is a big challenge for Joe and Ed. But this site has left a lasting impression on Faye.
I am addicted to diving. Once you get past like 100 dives, then you're fully hooked, I think, forever. That was amazing. It was awesome. Crystal clear.
It was beautiful, absolutely cracking. I think Faye enjoyed that.
And Ed's plan to dive early meant they had the best possible conditions.
Oh, you can see there's another 2 boats. So there's another boat that we've had to moor up with, and there's another boat waiting to come on board already now. So fortunately, we were first out.
I had the wreck all to ourselves. It's cool.
It seems Faye's impressed and could be a potential repeat customer. However, back in harbour, Ed's high spirits are soon brought back down to earth with a bump.
This is the problem.
He was hoping to deliver his broken boat to the repair shop by sea, but that doesn't look likely.
It seems to be worse than before now. At least before we could get it running, and now it just doesn't seem to want to run. In the next 3 weeks, it needs definitely to be up and running for us to honour the bookings that we've got. The bookings that we've got need the boat, so it could cause us a problem.
Every time Ed borrows a boat, it eats into his profit margin. He's going to have to book an engineer to repair his boat in situ, and that could take days. It's the last thing this fledgling business needs. In the remote village of Barbaroja in southern Spain, Jane DeLonga and Nigel Springay are now 2 weeks into their new lives running a busy B&B.
Stick a fork in me, I'm done.
That's it, you're done.
And despite being rushed off their feet, they're loving their new careers.
It's great meeting people from different countries, and because obviously they're all on holiday, they're all happy.
It's a nice drive.
It is. It's lovely. It's very
nice up
scenic.
over the mountain.
Yeah.
Even if we have every room full every day, it's still semi-retirement compared to what we were doing in the UK.
The couple are currently hosting a packed house of 14 Norwegians for 3 nights. With so many guests, Jane and Nigel have sacrificed their own bedroom and have spent their first night roughing it in their living room.
To be honest, it's better than what we were thinking. Yeah. The bed's quite comfortable, surprisingly, seeing as it's just a put you up, you know. But it's okay, and it's, you know, it's only for 3 nights.
Today is the Norwegians' final morning, and it's given Jane and Nigel a new challenge.
When they booked originally, all they wanted was a coffee in the morning and a bit of fruit. And they were going to go for a brunch somewhere else, but they decided they didn't want to go for the brunch somewhere else, so they're having breakfast with us.
Jane and Nigel have prepared their usual spread of hams and cheeses, bread and croissants. But as the service begins, it's soon clear there's something else in demand.
Any more coffee here? A little bit? There we go.
There's a lot of coffee. They're big coffee drinkers. So,
there's 5 or 6 cups of coffee each. Another coffee? It is a lot of coffee. Norway must be a very happy place. They must all bounce around the town. More coffee, anybody?
So they must be on a high all day.
Yeah, it's only a second, I know. You've got a few more to have, I know.
The breakfast has gone down well.
You asked first, so thank you. I'll go and get a cup.
Perhaps a little too well.
We just have to eat what's left, and if there's nothing, then we starve.
Yeah. Give you a dry crust and a cup of water. What do you have a cup of? You've got a cup of coffee?
And that's if I'm lucky.
I've had about 3 sips of a cup of tea, and I think that's about your 3rd cup of coffee.
I've been working hard on the computer.
Working hard drinking coffee.
Dwindling coffee supplies aside, the couple have successfully handled their biggest booking to date.
They have gotten a very exquisite place here with a swimming pool, and we had a drawing for the room, and we got the one with the balcony and the views over the almond fields, and yeah, pretty good.
And though their Norwegian guests will soon be departing, Jane and Nigel won't have time to put their feet up.
It's looking pretty full for the next sort of 2 months. Got the odd day where we've got 2 or 3 rooms available, and things change by the minute.
It's a few days later, and though the couple are happy to be booked up, they're now facing a tough challenge. Today, ex-freight boss Nigel has to take his truck back to the UK, leaving Jane running their busy B&B alone.
She's got to do everything herself. I don't know how she's going to cope, because I do everything here.
This will be the first time Jane has been alone in the B&B, and it's a daunting time.
What if it rains again, or the electric goes off? What if the gas goes? What if the solar breaks? What if the generator breaks? What happens if I fall down the stairs and break my leg and there's no one here to hear me? What if the dogs run away? The list is endless.
Don't break anything.
Don't break anything.
Don't set fire to the house.
Don't lose the dogs.
No, I'll be fine with that.
Oh, you don't mean.
Jane and Nigel have faced challenges with their B&B after a broken generator left them without power.
2 weeks will fly by.
They now have their business running smoothly, but can Jane keep it on track in Nigel's absence?
Love you! Bye! There he goes, on my own.
In Puisgan, it's going to be one of the busiest days of the summer for Rob and Steve.
All hands on deck on a day like today.
They've got guests checking out, guests checking in, and 4 gîtes to clean and tidy. And if that wasn't enough, later today they're hosting a pétanque tournament on their brand new court.
So gazebos are up, tables and chairs are out, barbecues in position eventually, and with any luck, in an hour or so's time, people will turn up and we'll be prepared.
2 guests ready to leave are Kevin and Sue O'Donnell. Kevin is a keen beekeeper, and it's got Rob thinking.
I'll let you know how our exploits with possible beekeeping go.
Yes.
Yes, that'll be good, yeah.
Have a good journey.
Wait, don't do it, man.
No sooner have Rob and Steve waved bon voyage, they're in the gîtes cleaning.
All these years of training, though, he still can't dress a bed without help.
You mean like you still can't dress a bed without criticism?
No, without help.
But the cleaning has to wait. 2 more customers want to check out.
Saint-Emilion wines are very famous.
Yeah. The best
Ingrid and Andrew from Australia.
Yeah.
So they had this sold.
We just can't believe, for the amount of time that they've been here, that they've managed to do a vineyard, renovated a cottage.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. We'll definitely be recommending this to our family and friends.
Oh, brilliant.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Good name.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Departures done, changeovers complete. The couple now have to focus on their afternoon activities. It's time to greet their pétanque players. And a few minutes later...
How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Good.
The guest of honour makes his appearance.
Bonjour, monsieur le maire.
I've got me pen, I've got me pad. I'll round them up and we're playing pétanque. So Mr. Le Maire is paired up with Steve, so got to give him an advantage.
It's the dream team.
Steve and Monsieur Le Maire will be taking on challengers David and Fabian.
It's how many you get close to the jack is how many points you get. So you want to get at least one the closest. This is bad for us.
He wants to be careful, he can't upset the mare.
Despite a valiant effort, Steve and the mare have to concede defeat.
First time.
But it was a tight contest, but they won, so we're out of the contest. But they don't know what they've done.
Bruised egos aside, the Petanque tournament is a resounding success.
Steve and Robert, for me, are friends. The vineyard is good, the place is good, and I'm very happy to have these people in my community.
A lot of effort went into it from both sides, and we ended up with a very successful afternoon. To a good night, good afternoon.
As the summer season draws to a close, it's clear Rob and Steve have successfully branched out into hospitality. But now their minds must turn to their biggest challenge of the year, the annual harvest.
How are they looking?
Today they need to check if their grapes are ready for picking.
Coming on, aren't they?
The skin's bleeding.
Yeah.
The seeds are still green. At least a week to go, haven't they?
Yeah. Test them again after the weekend. And perhaps fingers crossed for the weekend after.
Yeah.
But the big question is, after suffering a late spring frost, how badly affected will this year's wine production be? Joe and Ed's dive shop in La Manga, there's a real sense of relief. Their boat has been at the repair shop for a week, but it's now ready to collect.
I am very relieved that it's done. No more intermittent engine problems. Fingers crossed, touch wood. Yeah, very happy that we can get back on our boat and start taking our own customers back out to sea. Right, see you in some time. Some minutes.
The couple had braced themselves for a big repair bill.
So what do I need to do? Pay you some money? Yes. That's perfect.
Fortunately, at just over €300, it's a lot less than they feared.
Thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated. Thanks again. Bye.
Ed just needs to see the results of the repair for himself.
Yes. First time. Ah, that's a lovely noise, that.
It's the next day, and Ed and Joe are pushing their business into a new market.
Put our equipment together first. Okay. And then I'll just give a little briefing.
After teaching beginners and experienced divers, they're now offering a more advanced technical course.
Same as before, we're going to put the equipment on.
Their customers are Kathleen from Milton Keynes and Jean-Pierre from France.
So the Intro to Tech, it's a nice little course, actually. Teaches you some skills that they've never done before, introduces them to some equipment that they've never used before, and makes them think about their diving in a slightly different way as well. So yeah, it's cool, it's good. Yep.
In order to pass this advanced test, Kathleen and Jean-Pierre will be assessed on a number of skills.
This is Escalarito. The visibility is great here, the water's warm, you've got beautiful scenery. So to get in, it's a normal rolling entry, okay? Same as we've done. 3, 2, 1, go!
The first test is to set up a marker buoy to show their location. Jean-Pierre needs to anchor the buoy whilst maintaining a stable position. But he soon gets tangled in the line. Ed, though, is in complete control and quickly sorts the problem. And now it's Kathleen's turn.
It's tricky to do everything in mid-water without moving too much up and down. Practice, practice, practice makes you perfect. It's nice when you're sort of feeling you're getting there, so yeah, I really enjoyed that dive. It's really good.
While Kathleen's happy, Jean-Pierre can't hide his disappointment.
I did a big mistake, and after it was more and more difficult to slide my fin, and after I moved my fin, and it was terrible.
That was hard work, but it was good. Did you enjoy it?
I am very
upset. Okay. You're upset with yourself. It's okay.
Back at the dive centre, Ed is keen to reassure Jean-Pierre that it wasn't all bad.
See, look at how flat you are there. Nice. Really nice and flat. Yeah, that's lovely trim. We spent all of that time just in that position. So don't be hard on yourself at all. You've both done excellently. There's a lot of skills that need practicing. You know the skills now. You just have to practice, that's it. It's just practicing.
Despite a tricky day,
good man, well done.
Ed has managed to keep his clients positive and happy.
Ed is a fantastic instructor and pushes you to your abilities, to your limits, which is really great because that's the way you learn.
It's definitely beer o'clock.
On the Costa Blanca, Mark and Zoe have completed their journey from the UK to open a cycling retreat. And today's the day they move into their new villa.
I think it's been that long in the planning for this to be finally the day it all actually starts and happens is, yeah, it's quite surreal, isn't it, really, for us?
I think surreal, yeah. I started to have some really stupid thoughts about, was it as wonderful as I remember it? Or, was it going to be a case of we'd had a knee-jerk reaction and got something that wasn't right? And we haven't, I'm pleased to say.
But there's now only 4 days until their first guests arrive. And there's a stack of jobs to do.
Got a helper. Archie, come on, bring the water bottle. I think we need to get walkie-talkies round here. I mean, I'm just thinking, if I'm over in there and he's back end of that, it's crazy, isn't it?
Reinforcements have arrived in the shape of Zoe's mum, Millie, and stepdad, Terry, who've been Spanish residents for over 15 years.
That's our house.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right, so we'll go on then, we'll do the guided tour.
So how does Millie compare it to the villa Zoe and Mark lost?
So we've got our room.
And you got an ensuite, that's great. I think it's absolutely fabulous, I do, honestly. I think it's so much better than...
I know, it's good. Well, everything happens for a reason, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Very workable, this.
So this is bedroom 1.
This is my favourite part of the house, definitely.
Very, 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 very nice. Could live here.
Right, come and see this view.
This is what's so nice about this part of the Costa Blanca.
I'm starting to get a bit excited now.
Oh, God, I would be, yeah. Absolutely. I'm excited for you. Really. All it wants is a bit of TLC inside where the bedroom,
The beds want dressing, don't they? And cushions.
Cushions and softening.
This, to me, is 7,000 square metres of 4-stroke, 5-star accommodation. I mean, you can't beat it. It's terrific. I just wish I had the money to buy it. If it was for sale, of course.
Zoe and Mark are offering full packages, including meals, to their cyclists.
Where are the bikes going to go?
And the work starts now. Job 1, unpacking the kitchen.
This now feels very, very good.
Yes.
The important room is being done and it's not the garage with the bikes. Don't care about the villa, look at the spice rack.
Over the next 2 days, there's bed building, pool cleaning, and shopping, bed ironing,
Tricks of the trade.
and some last-minute essentials on the pillows.
When you go to a hotel, you get like a mint on the pillow. We're trying to give our cyclists something that's a bit more usable which is a chamois cream. So you obviously apply it to the chamois in your cycling shorts, keep you a bit more comfortable on your ride.
Luckily, not everything is a chore.
I've got to go and pick the orange trees later on because that's what you're making your juice with in the morning. I mean, how many times do you say you do that on a weekday back at home in the UK?
It's been a manic few days, but after 72 hours in Spain, Mark and Zoe feel they're almost at the finish line. But then, just 48 hours before their first booking, there's some devastating news.
We've had a pretty major setback. A large airline company's gone into administration. So we have had to go through all our bookings, and we've also had emails and phone calls of people and cancellations, unfortunately, because the large airline that people were using, actually a large percentage of them were using to fly out here to Alicante.
We've had others that are booked, or we've got a full week, and then we've had 3 or 4 that can't, well, it's 4 that can't make it, which leaves a group of just 2 people coming, so it leaves us then trying to fill that gap in such a late period of time, which it's unlikely that we're going to be able to do that.
The problem we've got is we need to make enough money this year to be able to run the business next year, and currently
it's
next year's
not looking good. I feel terrible. I feel absolutely terrible.
In the Spanish Sierras, the summer season is drawing to a close, but the Barbaroja B&B is still a hive of activity. And with husband Nigel back in the UK, Jane is home alone.
Very busy this morning, full house. And the guests are also asleep, so as I'm here on my own, I've got to do everything. No!
And to pile on more pressure, some guests have turned up unexpectedly.
Nigel rang me, because obviously we both get the emails, and he said, "Oh, have you noticed you got a new booking?" And I said, 9:30 at night, "You're definitely joking." And he goes, "I'm definitely not joking, they're Dutch and they're on the way." I was like, no.
With all rooms full, Jane has a lot on her plate.
Oh no, now I've burnt the bread, oh no. So 20 do 20 things.
Thankfully, today she has an extra pair of hands.
Look at that.
The old owner, Dirk, is back in Spain visiting friends and stayed over last night. And he's more than happy to lend a hand.
Jane is now alone here, and with a full house with 2 last-minute bookings, I can help a little bit. It's a strange feeling. It was your house, but yeah, you think in your head it is your house, but yeah, it's strange. A little spoon.
They're here.
Everything is on another place now.
I know, Dick. I've done it just to try you, you know.
Normally I can blind it so.
Yeah.
I've had everything.
And it's not long before Dirk is called into action.
Oh my, that wind. Apparently at the end of September you quite often get a bit of a wind, but I think it's arrived a bit early.
But luckily for Jane, Dirk has a solution.
If the wind's coming from that side,
yeah,
you can decide to eat there. There is for the house, there's no wind.
We had to move all the tables and the chairs from the back to the front, where we don't normally sit at this time of the year because it's too hot. It's just too windy around the back of the front, sheltered.
Crisis averted.
Nearly. Oh, I caught the butter.
Breakfast is finally served to their very complimentary guests.
Loved every minute of it, really. She's so nice, it's good here, it's really good, I love it. And I'm going to come back next year, for sure.
Just stay the lovely person you are.
Oh, thank you.
Okay? You're doing it so well.
Oh, thank you. And Kurt. Thank you.
With a little help from Dirk.
Bye! Safe journey! Bye!
Jane has managed to keep the guests happy in Nigel's absence.
Dear Jane and Nigel, thank you for the lovely time here. Jane, please stay as you are. You put your guests at ease. You have a wonderful sense of humour and you're a very caring and loving person. We would very much want to come back here next year. Oh, makes it worthwhile, doesn't it?
A week later, Nigel has returned from the UK. And after just a month of running their dream retreat in the remote Spanish countryside, they can reflect on their first season as B&B hosts.
We just thought we'd come over and we'd have a couple of rooms, a couple of nights a week, and it's not been like that. But we're not complaining about being busy, but it's been much busier than we ever anticipated, which is fabulous.
It's been a bit of a whirlwind, doesn't it? Whereas now things are calming down a bit, we're getting...
We're confident what we're doing now as well.
Yeah.
And with less pressure on the couple, they can begin looking to the future.
Although people stop coming, we need to sort of get the house ready. So we're already in our heads thinking what we need to do by sort of February next year. Did you know they were loose?
This one isn't.
The main job then this winter is to do all the doors. But because there is just so many doors, it's going to be a fairly major job. There's a lot of stuff here that we want to do. It's not all going to get done this off-season. It's just prioritising what needs doing first and then what we can afford to do.
This summer, Jane and Nigel swapped a suburban life on Merseyside for the Spanish desert. Despite having no hospitality experience, they have embraced their new life in the sun and are now reaping the rewards.
Jane's great.
She's been socialising with us in the evening, making us great pink gins.
Lovely pink gin.
It's not, I don't know, it's not really a job, is it? Well, isn't it?
No.
Oh, it's not a chore.
We enjoy our lifestyle now, don't we?
Yeah, for sure. Everything that we'd imagined and a whole lot more.
And Jane and Nigel are definitely here to stay.
Who wouldn't love this?
Jane and Nigel continued to host guests throughout the winter and also managed to complete their renovations. Their bookings diary is now filling up fast and they're looking forward to a busy second season. Next time, Zoe and Mark face an uphill battle as they try to save their Spanish dream.
Altogether, it affected 75% of the bookings. It's causing a really huge issue.
Weather woes for Rob and Steve.
Recently, we've got a real issue with too much rain, which is risking botrytis.
If we don't pick, then the fruit will rot.
And Joe and Ed try out a new recruit.
It's nervous. Stress levels are slowly building as well. He's not even got in the water yet.
Thousands of Brits dream of starting new lives in the sun.
This is lovely. That water's so warm.
Drawn by the promise of cheap property and a very different way of life.
Look at the office. It could be worse, couldn't it?
But there's not always time to relax.
This is not something for the faint-hearted.
I don't think it's going to be ready.
As they launch brand new businesses.
I'll definitely enjoy my bed this evening.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Now we're with a new wave of expats.
All our worldly goods.
Opening restaurants and launching boats in Spain.
She's the admiral, I'm just the captain.
Vineyards and campsites in France.
It was genuinely giving me sleepless nights.
But will it be sweet success?
Puts us on the map, big time.
Or will things turn sour?
We are broke.
And can the latest Brits really find happiness in the sun?
How lucky you are to live here with me.
So lucky.
Today, can this Warrington couple save their Spanish dream following the collapse of a major airline?
Altogether, it affected 75% of the bookings. It's causing a really huge issue.
Weather woes for 2 expat vineyard owners.
Recently, we've got a real issue with too much rain, which is risking botrytis.
If we don't pick, then the fruit will rot.
And a Brit-run dive school tries out a new recruit.
Bit nervous.
Stress levels are slowly building as well. He's not even got in the water yet.
The southwest of France is one of the world's most important areas when it comes to wine. It's home to every type of red grape, from Malbec to Merlot, Sauvignon to Shiraz, and the industry is worth over 12 billion euros. 2 Brits working in this lucrative market are Rob Brimfield and Steve McMahon. They run a vineyard and this year have successfully branched out into hospitality.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm good, thanks.
With their complex of holiday cottages.
We're full now. The amount of guests that have stayed with us from around the world, and they've genuinely invited us to go and stay with them in their country, in their homes. You can lay in bed and look out at the vines.
I think when you put so much of yourself into what you do, to get it appreciated makes it all worthwhile. And that's where all the smiles come from, isn't it, as well as sitting in a beautiful kind of 20 acres of garden.
It's now coming to the end of the season and the couple are counting down to the most important day of the year, harvest.
We got a few which are still very green, but the machine will leave those behind generally. People just a few kilometres away are picking now. Can you hear the machinery in the background? So we're not far off. This region's already well into kind of the first throes of picking, and the next couple of weeks every vineyard will probably be finished before the end of September.
But this year there are big concerns about their yield. A late spring frost damaged large sections of the vines, an unavoidable but potentially devastating risk of running a vineyard.
If the frost is coming, the frost is coming. What can you do? Wrap them all up in cotton wool.
Tomorrow the couple will begin harvest and find out just how much damage the frost caused. But they also need to juggle looking after their latest Jeep guests.
What's the dog's name again?
Branston.
Branston. Okay, Branston.
Neil and Susan Miller from Canada.
Come on in.
We're looking to spend about a month in France. Looking for a place to stay on the internet, found this place.
And it looked good.
It looked good on the internet and it looks even better for real.
I was quite surprised at the amount of work that they've done in such a short period of time.
With content customers, Rob and Steve can turn their attention back to the harvest.
I've finished my jobs for the day. I've come to supervise you now.
I need supervising, don't I?
Tonight they need to prepare the storage vats, where the grape juice will be stored.
In the old days, the last person to empty the last basket in also urinated in. It's true, isn't it?
Yep. So, everything's been washed down, inside and out of the vat. Filters in place, ready for the wine. They've delivered the pump.
As soon as the grapes are picked, the juice needs to be squeezed and quickly pumped through tubes into the storage vats. But it seems there's a problem.
They didn't bring enough of these tubes to connect the pump, so we're about 2 tubes short.
Without the tubes, they would have to delay picking, and even a short hold-up could spell disaster thanks to a recent spell of extremely wet weather.
Recently, we've got a real issue with too much rain, which is risking botrytis, or it's mould that can happen because the grapes are getting more delicate. As they're ripening, that becomes an issue. But the damp weather has meant we're having to pick slightly earlier than we would want to.
If we don't pick, then the fruit will rot. So
Thankfully, after an emergency call to the suppliers, the extra tubes arrive.
Make sure it's super red.
The vats are now ready to go, and Rob and Steve are remaining optimistic about this year's yield.
The fruits of our labour should hopefully come off the vines tomorrow, and we will hopefully have a really good harvest.
The only problem that I will foresee tomorrow is Rob not listening to me and cooperating.
From late frosts to torrential rain threatening their crop, it's been a challenging year for Rob and Steve's vineyard. Tomorrow they'll discover if all their hard work has paid off. On the beautiful coastline of southern Spain, it's nearing the end of the summer holidays. And expats Joe Golder and Ed Smith have settled into their new lives running a dive school in the sun.
This is one of the perks of the lifestyle, really. The location slap bang on the seafront here is incredible.
We have such an outdoor lifestyle because of the sunshine we have here all the time. It's fantastic.
Despite a rocky start following a broken boat, things have really picked up for Joe and Ed. So they're now looking to train up their French friend Manu to help cope with demand.
Next year, if things grow again, we're going to need some support. We're going to need more staff. And if we can have someone like Manu come out here who we know his training, Ed's done all of his training, which is a huge thing for us when you employ somebody, is to be able to trust them to take your customers out, and we know he's going to give the service that we expect.
But Manu must first pass his dive master exams. Part of the test is to prove his teaching skills, and so today he's taking out 3 complete beginners, his stepmum, his stepsister and her boyfriend.
Bit nervous. But no, all right, just lots going on, so looking after 3 people is, yeah. Yeah, it's good, but once we're going to be in the water, I'm sure it's going to be, yeah, nice and chill out, so, yeah. Yeah.
Today, Ed needs to be convinced that Manu can handle every stage of the course.
The other tank, the other 15. This one's not, but we'll remember this one.
From safety briefings to taking the clients underwater.
There's loads going on, looking after the customers, making sure everyone's got everything. The stress levels are slowly building as well. He's not even got in the water yet.
Stage 1 of Manu's test is the briefing.
OK. Comme je l'ai dit déjà tout à l'heure.
Conducted under Ed's watchful eye.
Ça passe par les yeux? Stop everything.
What, even breathing? Yeah, I got that. He was very clear on what he was explaining, and they all enjoyed it and understood what was going on. So that's the important thing, it was clear. Very good.
With step 1 passed, now comes the biggest challenge, taking 3 novice divers into the Med. It's crucial Manu shows Ed he can handle anything that's thrown at him. And soon there's a problem for him to deal with. Manu's stepmom Valerie starts to lose her confidence. So while Ed takes the other clients on a tour of the bay, Manu does some gentle one-to-one work with Valerie.
Valerie was struggling a bit, finding the confidence to actually breathe underwater. Some, just struggle a bit more, and you've got to take it easy and slowly, and that's what we did.
But at the end of the dive, what's Ed's verdict?
I think Manu did really well, actually. There was a few challenges. The problem was there's 3 students, 2 were quite confident and 1 wasn't at all. So what we ended up doing was splitting the group up. So he managed to get her down, and she did some skills, and she thoroughly enjoyed the dive. And that's testament to Manu, really, because very patient, sometimes it takes a bit of time.
Finding the right staff can be a real headache for any business.
You're going to be Instagram superstars.
So Ed's glad he's found someone up to the job.
I think they'll be back for some more, whether they want Manu to teach them or me. I think they'll definitely have Manu teaching them rather than me.
And after a great summer, they're to end on a high. They've just received a booking from a diver they know from the UK who has flown 1,000 miles just to dive with Ed.
Because we got on so well, he's followed me out here to Spain. He wants me to teach him some more, which is lovely. So he's come all the way out here for a bit of sunshine as well, but also to do some more diving with me, which is lovely.
The Costa Blanca is a beautifully rich and varied region of southern Spain. From the wonderful coastline to inland waterfalls and mountain villages. Zoe and Mark Lancaster moved here just 2 days ago to open a cycling retreat in this stunning villa near the village of Pedreguer.
The outside space is just stunning. I've got to go and pick the orange trees later on because the oranges is right for picking, and that's what you're making your juice with in the morning. I mean, how many times do you say you do that back at home in the UK?
Yeah, it's just fantastic.
It's beautiful.
But today, that rural idyll has been disturbed. The collapse of a major airline has left many of their booked-in guests unable to fly.
Cycle Retreats, good afternoon.
Zoe's now desperately trying to limit the damage to both their guests and the business.
What we've proposed is we do have a week on the 13th of January. Altogether, it affected 75% of the bookings. It's causing a really huge issue. You know, it's not as if we're talking about, you know, some obscure airline that only does 1 or 2 flights. So everyone, you know, is aware that, you know, there's people left stranded all around. And finding that generally people want to help and people genuinely want to still come, you know, which is good.
Zoe and Mark spend the day contacting clients to try to rescue the situation.
We have public liability insurance, we have all the insurances, but no insurance will ever cover for this.
And find new flights for their guests.
I think we've pretty much reached exhaustion point on what we can do now.
At the end of the day, things are looking up.
Yeah, we've only lost a couple, haven't we, now, so...
We've only lost 3 altogether and given back money to 2.
We've come a long way from this morning. It's been tiring, but I'm feeling a lot more positive, and I'm sure by tomorrow evening, this time tomorrow, we'll be...
excited for our clients to come out.
The next morning, they can get on with final preparations for their first guests who arrive tomorrow. With Mark checking over the bikes, Zoe is giving the rooms a once-over.
So the kitchen area, which is all nicely stocked up. So fruits and stuff for breakfast, drinks for our riders. We're all set up and organised in here. And then up to the other side of the finca where we've got bedrooms 2 and 3. And this room has just got beautiful views. We've actually done it.
And with everything in place, Mark and Zoe are almost ready to realise their dream.
The last couple of days has just been, we've been doing that much work, not really had time for us to actually sit back and enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel we're there now.
I can't wait to show it off. We've worked hard. It feels nice to be able to share it. Sweeping.
Yeah, I'm on it now.
Start with the back.
The next day, and in 90 minutes, Mark and Zoe's guests will land at Alicante Airport.
So they're arriving at 11:05, so I'm going to get on the way and go pick up our first riders. Exciting. Right, here we go.
Good luck, honey. Right. See you later.
While Mark heads off to collect them, Zoe preps the meal. Their first guests have received a discount in return for honest, constructive feedback.
Whatever isn't right on this occasion, then hopefully we'll get the feedback. You know, and it's all going to be a learning curve, and the only way we're going to learn is by doing it. All right, see you in a bit, guys. Panic! They're in Pedreguer.
With the first guests here, it's the moment of truth. Back in France, and dawn is breaking on Rob and Steve's vineyard on the most important day of their year.
It's 7:30, 7:45. Rumble of a machine in the distance, which makes me think our picker is on his way. Hopefully, we'll get all our grapes in the vat, ready to start fermenting our 2017.
With more demands on the couple this year, they've decided to call in some reinforcements.
Obviously last year we didn't have any guests at harvest time, but this year we're having to juggle guests and the harvest at the same time. So it's a pretty full-on weekend, hence we thought it'd be a good idea to have a few helping hands.
Right on cue, neighbours Mark, Tracy, Leslie and David arrive for a day of picking.
Haven't done it for years, actually.
Hoping Rob will bring us out a pot of tea halfway through. I'm just thinking of the wine afterwards.
It's not the best day to be picking vines, but as Rob and Steve are fully aware, Mother Nature waits for no one.
We're picking now because there's a risk of prolonged wet weather. So if we get prolonged wet weather at this time of the year, because it's colder, it can rot the grapes. This is why the vintages in France are so special, because you're at the mercy of weather.
With the picker taking off the majority of the grapes from the vines, the helpers need to collect any it misses, because every single grape matters.
You both got full buckets? Shall we go and throw them in?
Until they're picked and they're in that vat, and you can say, yeah, that's the level, I know where I am. It's all guesswork.
But after just 10 minutes, there's a problem. The machine has broken down.
Nous sommes au temps pour le moment, oui?
The boss has gone to get a new piece for the shaker, and he'll be back in a minute. And he said it's really rare that this happens.
There we go. Always got to have something, haven't we?
But a break in harvest does give the pair a chance to say their goodbyes to guests.
I'm sorry we've neglected you.
How bad are we? I would shake a hand. I'm sticky.
Canadians Neil and Susan.
We were so lucky we got to spend a couple of afternoons chatting and sharing some wine with
Yes, it makes it for us.
All right.
Bye, darling.
Enjoy your trip.
And with the machinery mended, it's back to work. With the grapes being crushed into juice, the couple get a first indication about the yield.
Right, the first hopper load's come in. Are we all ready?
Red, red wine.
Bien.
And so far, things don't look great.
It's about 2 inches below the bottom of the door.
Well, that's good.
It's
for the
not.
first one. What we get is what we get.
But though the quantity may be down, Steve is optimistic about the quality.
It's gone quite dark red already, because the juice naturally inside a grape is clear. So if it's taking the colour from the skins very quickly already, that's a good sign.
Back in the vines, the machine is making light work of the harvest. With a little help from the pickers.
Where there's grapes to be had, there's wine to be had.
So we're on the home straight. Well, we've got about 6 rows to do. Not a bad morning's work, really. Not too many injuries.
I snipped, I was picking the grapes, one hand there, and then snipped right into it.
These are sharp.
After 5 hours of work, the final load of grapes is delivered to the vats, and the 2017 harvest is complete.
Those that have come out of the tubes, we're now putting into the vat as well, because it's quite a lot. We don't want any wastage, and it's a low harvest.
Another year, another wrinkle, another grey hair, another ache. Oh.
But they now need to work out exactly if this year's yield is up or down. In Spain, at Mark and Zoe's cycling holiday villa, their very first customers have just arrived and are settling in.
Nobody want a beer?
The 4 guests from Cheshire have booked a 4-day stay, and now Zoe has to serve them her first meal.
The lemon and the limes are to squeeze over your salads if you wanted it. They're from the garden.
Wow.
Make sure there's no bugs on them.
It's a lovely villa. It's very private. It's very quiet. It's kind of idyllic.
After a quick bite to eat, the guests are ready to head out.
Are you going to get your gear on? I'll clean up. Living the dream.
after a commemorative snap.
Sun's going down. What time's dinner?
It's time to find out what they think of Mark's planned cycle routes.
Right, here we go.
This is one of Mark's easier routes, involving a gentle climb into the Spanish Sierras and back again.
Yeah, we've just done about an hour and a half out just to spin the legs, make sure the bikes are running right. There's a couple need a bit of tweaking, but yeah, really enjoyed it.
You think yesterday I was riding in wind and hail, and now look at what I'm riding in today. Unbelievable.
Very happy, yeah, all good.
So it's a thumbs up on day one. But eager to improve, the next day Mark and Zoe are keen to get some feedback.
The beds were generally all right.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Anything about breakfast?
There wasn't a lot of cutlery out. A lot of hotels leave the cutlery on the side and
That's
people just help
what.
themselves.
Yeah, that's what I think I'll do.
So that's the beds and breakfast. But what about the cycling?
It was probably one of the best days I've had on a bike in a very, very long time.
Oh.
Mark was brilliant.
Right,
he just
good.
stayed at the back and made sure we didn't
And
get
then the
left
push and
behind.
pull, it was just great, wasn't it? It was just so relaxed. You felt like you were on holiday.
It was just idyllic.
It's been a tough week. We've been up and down. These last 2 days now have just, for me, has been a real realisation of what we've created. And to actually see our riders enjoying it so much is just, yeah, it really brings it home that we've, you know.
It's all been worth it now.
Yeah, it has been worth it, yeah.
The guests' day will finish with the showcase route as they tackle the mighty Col de Rates.
It's a tough day's cycling today, real test for them. Everyone's looking forward to it, yeah.
Mark and Zoe hope the trip will impress.
Enjoy, guys.
See you soon. Bye.
Col de Rates, here we come.
Late autumn should be the perfect time to attempt the climb. Not too hot, not too cold. But just as they thought everything was under control, the weather turns bad.
The worst was when the rain was coming down off the mountain. Did you see it? Yeah. I thought it was going to have to play.
It's just summertime.
Mark decides to stop to work out if it's safe to continue.
We've probably got 30 minutes up to the top as we're going up and make a call on it. If it's not safe, we'll come back.
After 20 minutes, the rain begins to pass. Mark and his guests decide to head out once more.
Let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go. Come on, let's do it.
I'm just riding steady.
As they climb, the sun begins to break through.
Well done.
And it's not long before the first group reach the halfway point.
Well done.
It's just a beautiful climb. Every sort of bend, you've got a great vista.
Alley, alley, alley.
Fabulous, isn't it?
All the group have made it to the halfway point. Now all that's left is just one last push to the top.
We made it.
How good was that?
And a celebratory lunch.
The guys have really challenged themselves. From the feedback I've just had, they've really enjoyed it. So yeah, good. Glad I could, privileged to show them it really.
Well done, man. Amazing.
It's been a great start for Mark and Zoe, and their first ever guests couldn't be more positive about their stay.
This is what it's all about. This is not a training camp, this is a retreat. Ride hard and relax of an evening. Absolutely blown away by the place.
But they need to keep up the momentum and are about to face a new challenge. A booking has come in from a champion cyclist, and good feedback from him would be a huge boost.
We've got the world's #1 double-decker Ironman, Decker Dave. So I feel like we've got royalty. So it's like, time he goes past.
But what will this sporting legend make of Mark and Zoe's fledgling business? It's September in La Manga. Joe and Ed's customers have been rolling in since they opened in July.
Oh, nice to see you.
And you, yeah, good stuff.
The latest is Warwick Browning. Ed taught him to dive in the UK at Stony Cove, a flooded quarry near Leicester. But today's dive at a local marine reserve is going to be a totally different experience.
Hopefully it's going to blow his mind. We're going to have lots of schooling fish, all the bait balling sardines this time of year, the big grouper, hopefully some great visibility as well. So yeah, it's going to be very different from the last time I dived with him in Stony Cove.
Warwick from Bedford only started diving this year after receiving a gift from his wife.
The birthday present was an open water course with Ed and Joe, and yeah, I haven't looked back since then. He's very clear, very firm, and doesn't let you get away with any nonsense. Really looking forward to it, yeah.
Divers need a licence to use this marine site, which Joe and Ed don't have. So today they're catching a lift with a neighbouring school.
Lots of green, shiny silver with black stripes on. I had one for dinner last night. They're very nice, they're tasty.
And once out in the Med,
Go.
the reserve's marine life doesn't disappoint. The three divers swim amongst large grouper and a huge school of barracuda.
The whole band of them, as far as you could see, hundreds. And they just let us swim with them.
That was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. I've never seen anything like that in my life under there. Absolutely amazing. What were those?
Oh, the grouper. That's the grouper.
They're huge, aren't they?
I haven't seen them that big.
Absolutely huge. In terms of what I expected to see here today, I would say my expectations have been substantially exceeded. I know from seeing what Ed posts on Facebook that there's been plenty of barracuda, grouper and that sort of thing, but to see a whole school constantly swimming past you, it's just way exceeded my expectations, I have to say.
This is possibly one of Joe and Ed's best dives and caps the end of a fabulous summer.
We've been telling people how great it is here, but actually to get that sort of response, yeah, it's brilliant. I love that. That's really quite rewarding for me, actually, to take someone out on a dive like that for the first time and for them to come back going, wow, that was amazing, totally blew his mind. So yeah, it was an exceptionally good dive. So, you know, he got the best of everything there.
A few days later, Joe and Ed are taking stock of their first season to see if they've made their business idea a success.
So we're only starting from July. So we've done just shy of 40 courses and more than 24 guided dives in 12 weeks. And so I reckon from March to October next year, we'll have a stormy. Well chuffed.
Well happy.
Yeah, well happy. Well chuffed.
The couple are confident that they're here to stay, so much so they're already looking at expansion plans for next season. An apartment has come up for sale next to the shop, a perfect place for the customers to stay.
The dive shop's there, the apartment's here. The customers that we've had in the last couple of days have been staying across the road in some cheap digs, paying 30 or 40 euros a night for a little apartment. So if we can tap into that and get our customers staying with us, but we can make some money out of it as well, brilliant, exactly what we need.
At the start of the year, Joe and Ed had a dream to turn their passion into profit. And after just 3 months of trading, they've made that a reality.
People live their whole lives wanting their hobby as their job, and we have that. For that aspect, I feel lucky.
Someone said it, didn't they, that if you find a job you love, you never work a day in your life.
And their new home is definitely their forever one.
You know, it's 6 o'clock in the evening in October, the end of October, and we're still in t-shirts, drinking beer, and that's, for us, it was about this outdoor lifestyle, wasn't it? Changing being indoors for outdoors, and that's exactly what we've done.
Everyone we speak to says, we just see what you're doing and we're so envious about it. And we just say the same thing, if you've got a dream, just do it. And we couldn't have made a better choice.
Over in the Costa Blanca, Mark and Zoe Lancaster are preparing breakfast at their cycling retreat for an important guest. An athlete who has completed and won some of cycling's most gruelling competitions.
This week we've got the world's #1 double-decker Ironman, so that's 20 Ironmen in 20 days he did. To be riding with a guy like that, he's in mid-50s now, and he's just a fascinating guy.
Dave Clamp, or Decker Dave, lives in Cheshire and is staying at the villa for 6 days and keen to test some of Mark's routes.
It's going to be a great week. I'm really looking forward to riding with him. You know, it's not often you can ride with someone that's the world's #1 in anything, let alone an endurance sport like that. So, yeah, it's quite a privilege really to ride with him.
Dave is well known in the cycling world. Positive feedback from him would be a huge boost to Mark and Zoe's fledgling business.
It's just such a fantastic setup, brilliant idea. I've been with Cyclist previously where it's more of a staying in hotel rooms and all meeting up to go cycling, but I think their idea of doing this ski chalet kind of approach to cycling, yeah, it's really a great idea.
So the venue gets a big tick, but now it's the real challenge. It's time to check out the routes. Along with 4 other riders, Mark and Dave head up the mountain on a route known as La Val de Ebo Loop.
It's just down there. Yeah.
It's a gruelling 100-kilometre ride, but at the top, the views make it all worthwhile.
Never get bored of this. Every time I stop here, just breathtaking. I just love sharing. Look at that. Love it.
Fantastic. Yeah. Fabulous. Sunny, it's warm, out with like-minded people. Brilliant. What a day out.
It's just the best way to see the countryside, I think, by bike. It's great.
It's top marks from these guests, but what about their VIP? After a long descent back down to base, Ironman Dave is ready to give his verdict.
It's a fantastic ride, great way to spend a Sunday in October up in the sun in the mountains. It couldn't have been better actually. Mark just seemed to have specially designed it for us.
Impressing such an important guest is the icing on the cake for Mark and Zoe.
The attention to detail in every aspect that Zoe and Mark put into it is the thing that makes it so different and so special, I would say.
It was good fun today. Everyone enjoyed it. Great weather.
At any point.
Everyone back, safe and sound. Smiles on the faces, so what do you want?
Mark and Zoe have had a tough start to their new lives. After losing their original base for the retreat, dealing with a collapsed airline, and even facing unexpected bad weather. But eventually, their hard work has paid off.
Oh, it's lovely to see you.
And as they head into autumn, there are more guests to welcome.
Right, so this is your room.
First impressions are just amazing. The sunlight, the pool, it feels like home.
I'm actually very pleasantly surprised. It's very nice, well run and friendly.
We've had 2 weeks now of back-to-back clients, and it doesn't feel like that, does it?
We're tired. It's a different type of tired. You're not stressed, exhausted through stress. It's a good exhaustion that we've just been busy.
Healthy busy.
The couple gave up well-paid jobs in the UK, and this business was a huge gamble. But now there's no going back.
We see this now as our home, really. We've created our life, our business here. I personally couldn't be happier.
And after dealing with so many issues, they are confident for their future.
Gosh, we're only at the end of our first month and we're already getting bookings for October next year. I think that it would make sense for cycle retreats to be in other parts of Europe, in France or maybe in Italy or maybe other little places, but it started here. If anyone ever said to me, do I have any regrets? The only regret I have is that we maybe didn't do it years earlier.
Yeah.
In southwest France, it's D-Day for Rob and Steve. After 5 hours of picking, they can finally assess how much wine the harvest will produce.
This vat was completely full last year. So we're probably 50% down on last year, which was to be expected. I thought it would be between 30 and 40, but it's a little bit more.
It's a disappointing yield, but the couple are determined to look at the positives.
When you actually look back at the year and look that we've had recent risks of mould and mildew and we had the frost earlier, I think there's a lot of vineyards would be very pleased to come away with what we have today.
Yeah.
I think if you expect kind of fantastic every time, you're going to be disappointed. But we've got a good quality, not a huge quantity this time.
Yeah.
So we'll see what comes out the other end.
The couple won't be able to properly assess the wine for a few months, but a better vintage will undoubtedly boost their business. And now there's another chance to showcase what they produced last year. They've come to Bordeaux, classed by many as the wine capital of the world. After being invited to a top wine bar to show off their product.
To do these sort of events in the heart of Bordeaux is really important to us because it's part of our objective of getting our name known and the quality of our wine tasted out there. So
sales are what it's all about at the end of it, really, is the more people that know about our wine and enjoy it, the more that will buy it.
Though Rob and Steve have attended local fetes, an invite to sell in the city is a first.
How are you?
Fine.
I'm not used to this big carafe.
we've about 30 that have said definitely they're coming tonight.
This is our Castillon Côte de Bordeaux 2015.
But it's an open night, so people could just turn up and they're very welcome too.
It's 80% Merlot and 20% Cabernet Franc.
And their wine appears to be going down well.
It's very soft, it's very subtle. The taste was very round, not as strong as I had expected. So it's nice.
So we literally picked the grapes for this one 2 weeks after arriving.
It was cuddling with my taste buds. That part I really liked.
It's easy to drink and it's balanced very well. And I mean, it's very good.
The event proves to be a roaring success.
You would have another bottle, please, for the
Of course, I'll get the sommelier to bring one over. Another sale. It's on their second bottle.
Not only do they sell dozens of bottles, the swanky bar agrees to stock Rob and Steve's wine.
We've come leaps and bounds already. We've already established ourselves as being a respectable, good quality producer.
We're at a very good point, really, just after 2 years, aren't we? We've really managed to achieve, I think, well, we think, a huge amount in a short time.
Back at the vineyard, there's another job for Rob and Steve to complete.
I always go up the ladder because I'm more youthful.
His bum looks better than mine going up the ladder.
Today they need to rotate this year's wine to aid the fermentation process.
So we need to pump all of the juice and grapes out and then redistribute them in and mix them at the same time with the spinner. Yeah, it's coming, it's coming.
Everything's fine, it's on track. The fermentation has definitely started because of the change.
Look at that beautiful colour.
And the deep colour of the juice suggests that this year's wine could be their best ever.
Well, that's nice. Perfect for breakfast.
It's been an incredibly demanding year for Rob and Steve. Though their harvest was down, the gîtes have been booked all summer, which makes up for the shortfall in income.
The outlook following this year's harvest would be quite worrying had we not had the gîtes. The gîtes were the saving grace in our business plan. They've really delivered well for us. People are enjoying their stays with us. And as a result of that, they're repeat booking for this year and even for next year as well. So we couldn't be more delighted with that.
Yes, don't put your grapes all in one vat.
Yes, good phrase, I like it. Forget the eggs.
I know.
Yeah.
But their plans don't end with holiday gîtes.
Next year we're going to be starting making Clovio Rocher gin, and we're going to be welcoming new members to our family, which will be bees. So we're going to be producing our own honey as well.
It's been a huge test, but Rob and Steve have fulfilled all their dreams.
Can I have a piggyback?
I thought you had lost weight. It's very easy to go through life with a what if, or I would love to, or I should have, and you end up at a certain time of your life sometimes just regretting things. The only regret you will have is that you didn't do it sooner.
Good vintage.
Definitely going to be. I'm proud of you. Are you proud of me?
No.
Oh.
Breakfast outside a gîte. It's like we're on holiday.
Yes.
Joe and Ed didn't end up buying the apartment, but with the bookings diary filling up, they are still searching for a perfect place for divers to stay. After a very busy autumn, Mark and Zoe are investing in new bikes. And with more bookings coming in, they're now trying out new routes. And Rob and Steve have bookings for this season and next season too. They're aiming to replant vines, update their tasting room, and are pressing on with their plans to produce honey from their own bees. Next time, a family takes over a hotel business in France. But there's a dust-up over the dusting.
Oh my God. You didn't do behind here.
Oh my God! An adventure-loving Brit, her partner, and her ex-boyfriend.
There was a bit of jealousy in the beginning. It was a bit rough.
Take a big leap of faith in Mallorca.
You have to remember that we've only got 6 months to make money.
And a couple get the keys to their new Spanish home. But they're soon having second thoughts.
When we came and looked around it, I thought this was really quite sweet. And the reality of it is that it's actually really quite awful.